So, Borussia Dortmund with Niko Kovac as manager and coach. Borussia Dortmund, I'd say as a team, as well as for utilising enough with the ball, more set without the ball and more game management added in matches, I'd say for Borussia Dortmund. Like, the last two league matches in the Bundesliga, utilised enough at home to win 6-0 at home to Union Berlin and then 1-2-0 away to St. Pauli in a potential competitive away match with amount of game management and utilising it enough. And then drew 1-0 in a competitive Champions League round of 16 first leg v Lille. Rather have had the 1-0, winning 1-0 pre the second leg rather than a 1-1 draw. Lille have a bit of talent in their team and an alright enough passing team as well. And yes, Borussia Dortmund scored an alright enough goal. Karim Adeyemi, the left-footed shot from just outside the box, going to left-hand bottom corner, and Lille with an alright enough passing goal. Jonathan David with a alright enough pass, picked out Haakon Arne Haraldsson inside the box for a right-footed shot into the right-hand bottom corner. And it's 1-1 after the first leg. Borussia Dortmund and Lille have out of chances and shots on goal from with possession or with the ball. 1-0 after that match. And Borussia Dortmund have alright enough and talented players in their team. Lille have as well, with players like Jonathan David, outside, inside the box a bit. Bit of pace, alright. Not shot. Mukau drives forward a bit and shots in a bit. Even Mbappe driving forward for them on the right. So but I'd say it's maybe 1-0 pre the second match. The first goal in the second leg of this one is very big for this one. Very big. Borussia Dortmund win the first leg 1-0. Then in the second leg, if Lille score first, then it's 1-0 aggregate. But if 1-0, Lille score first in the second leg, then I'd say they may utilise it enough over the match to win 2-1, and they may be playing Barcelona in the quarterfinals potentially. Borussia Dortmund score first. It may be 1-2 in aggregate and then penalties. Or Borussia Dortmund may win 2-0, 2-1 and win 3-1, 3-2 on aggregate. But any type of result away for Borussia Dortmund, for an away match, it's with Borussia Dortmund scoring first. This season, Borussia Dortmund, if in a match the other team have scored first, then Borussia Dortmund have lost that match. So there's not any matches pre this one this season that if Lille score first, Borussia Dortmund still in the quarterfinals after that. So for a competitive chance or to win over two matches into the quarterfinals, it'd probably be with Borussia Dortmund scoring first. Borussia Dortmund score first, finish 1-0 then penalties second leg. Then for on penalties after two legs, Gregor Kobel's a talented keeper, and there'd be potential penalty takers goal scoring forward Serhou Guirassy, Julian Brandt, maybe a Karim Adeyemi, Maximilian Bayer, Marcel Sabitzer, Emre Can. So there'd be potential penalty takers and a talented keeper of Gregor Kobel. If it's on penalties after two legs of this one, there'd be that option. But Lille is a potentially competitive away match in Europe, and yeah, this is potentially a competitive away match in the second leg, and I'd say Borussia Dortmund, it'll be one of their best away matches of the season if they're in the, maybe as a team, if they're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League after next week's second leg v Lille, I'd have said. Maybe. So, yeah. And, yeah, Niko Kovac, I'd say he'll play it like the Sporting Lisbon St. Pauli away matches, like game management and utilise long. And I'll say with it, at 1-1 after the first leg, he'll play like it for the second leg as well, to like have the best competitive chance of the quarterfinals, like to have the most competitive chance of that. And but yeah, like Niko Kovac, like I'll say, like with or without European football next season, like Niko Kovac, I'd say he's Borussia Dortmund manager at the start of next season on that the transfers and squad potentially next season is potentially similar or the same with or without European football. So I'd have said with that I'll say the board will wait on it for like the first half, maybe of next season, first quarter to first half of next season. Like Kovac negotiated from the board and from the club to have a season and a half deal, not just a half season deal, not just the rest of this season. And at the start of a full season, like there's probably an amount, say, to compete for the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich, with the De Klassiker culture of the club. I'd say compete for a trophy, so DFB Pokal or Bundesliga. Like, I'd say I'm an all competitions type of fan, so yeah, but an amount, it's mainly maybe compete for the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich, and that'd be all right enough, of course. But yeah, at the start of the season, I say compete for the DFB Pokal. Like, it's the first one Borussia Dortmund, like the teams that play in the Super Pokal, right? They play their first round DFB Pokal matches after they played the first match in the Bundesliga. But 9 out of 10 Bundesliga teams, the first match this season they play is in the first round DFB Pokal. So it's the first competition played in the season. So yeah, it's the first competition played. So at the start of the season, I'm like, yeah, compete for DFB Pokal with Bayern Munich. And yeah, in a cup competition, like you have like the draws, and if you're in the draw right enough, like the semi-finals, there's a belt, and then you may play a Bayern Munich in the semis or the final, or if further than Bayern Munich, you may have a chance of winning it. So, and with the league as well, like as well as like the Klassikers v Bayern Munich and matches v like Frankfurt, Bayer Leverkusen, Stuttgart, and matches like that, there's still the competitive potential away matches at the start of the league season of matches like Mainz, maybe a Bochum, Freiburg, Augsburg, Union Berlin. So there's still those potentially competitive away. And the thing is to be winning enough of those matches, like in the league, like winning enough of those matches, it's half and part of having enough points to compete with a Bayern Munich for a Bundesliga potentially over the season. So yeah, so I say over cup competition, the DFB Pokal is maybe the first best chance to compete for a trophy with Bayern Munich and then the Bundesliga. But yeah, but it's over the season, and yeah, like the more competition, the more chance to compete for, a more competitive chance. But yeah, a full season of Niko Kovac, rather. That's yeah. I'd say for the rest of this season, yeah, he's like from 11th. He's picked it up a bit, like as well as he's nice enough with the ball. Borussia Dortmund are more set without the ball and more game management added. So in the competitive away matches Borussia Dortmund lost earlier in the season, I'd say Borussia Dortmund are more set and competitive for those matches. And yeah, that the 2-0 away win to St. Pauli, Borussia Dortmund are losing that 2-1 earlier in the season. Borussia Dortmund lost too many types of those matches with Nuri Sahin, and after Sahin lost the no losses at home thing to Bayer Leverkusen, that's change of manager. So there's just potentially more points and wins from more matches overall in the league, just from more set without the ball, more game management added for in matches. So without for the away matches as well as utilising enough. So there's then more chance in of that in away matches. So for home and away matches, then there's more chance of more points overall. I'd say it's a half a chance that Borussia Dortmund play in a European competition. I'd say maybe not in the Champions League for a season or so. I'd say there may be distance from that for next season. I'd say the distance from top 4, maybe top 5. 6, maybe Europa Conference League, and that may be the one European spot that there's half a chance of, maybe. But there's competitive teams like Mainz and Borussia Mönchengladbach to finish high for that, one of them, and Freiburg. So probably have to finish higher than 2 of them for a European spot with that. And Stuttgart maybe 4th in the top 4. Maybe they're well coached with their manager. And I'd say Frankfurt will finish top 3. I'll say they'll be the next highest team after the top 2, Bayern Munich and Bayer Leverkusen. But in this half season / part season of Niko Kovac, I'd say it's picked up. But a full season, that'll be the thing at the start of next season, from 0 matches and of a potentially start of a full season of Niko Kovac. The first quarter and half of next season, that'll be the thing, really. Starting from 0 matches at the start of next season, from the first round of DFB Pokal, and 0 matches in the Bundesliga, and may or may not be playing European competition. The start of that full season, that'll be more the out-and-out racing of Niko Kovac for Borussia Dortmund. But he's picking up for Borussia Dortmund in the second half and part of the season, but still an amount of matches played rest of the season, and maybe amount of matches next season for Niko Kovac as Borussia Dortmund coach or manager.